by my side, your open arms. I hear your voice, it's your whisper tonight. Even in distance, more than ever, our gravity's here. You're my relief. You're so, so sweet. You have warmed my heart. Through your eyes shine our dreams from me. Should be one day less till I see you again from me. Like every day of my life, I just say I love you.
So those two songs, the first one, well, you're better explaining it. The first one's called One Day Less, and I think it's a bit
One Day Less is a special song because we were in Spain during this virus time. We were 3 months, we couldn't go out, just supermarket, pharmacy, and we were like, it's the house, but we felt like in a prison, you know. So this talk about the distance, you know, it's one day less until I'll see you again. So it's a special song for the days we couldn't go out, and it was private that got out. And I'm not talking about if they did well or not. I'm just saying the situation, how I felt, and I wrote this song.
Hello and welcome to LKMusic's Armchair Sessions. I am joined today by Beto, Bob and LA.
Hi.
Hi. How are we?
we forget the hi
Coming in
bit.
today. So you just played a little set for us. You gave a lot of description about your songs. There is quite obviously a very big difference in nationality here. So would you like to have a little chat about how this came about as a duo?
In one of the songs I say Blue Bubble Paradise, because it's what it is, you know. We think we are in a big place, and can be big, depends your point of view.
Te pregunté de dónde eres.
That's what I mean.
Vale.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And in the end, the nationalities, that's what I mean. The nationalities we are...
Just making sure he understood.
Yeah, nationality we are... of course, I was born in Uruguay, you know, South America, a small country. She's English, and all my family, they are from Italy and Spain. And but the thing I mean is, of course, we have nationalities, but in the end, it's a blue bubble, you know, the F. So I'm a little bit like, or a big fan of John Lennon, you know, when he sang the song Imagine. So no frontiers, imagine a world like that. So, but yes, I was born in Uruguay. Probably.
I'm from your gaff.
And I'm 20 years living in Spain. This year is 20 years. I arrived there 2001. And yes, I'm very happy with everything.
And I went over to Spain supposedly for 1 year. Here I am 7 years later. And I'll come back with him.
This is incredible. Her mom is from Philippines. So you have here blood from Philippines, England. Her dad is from London. And Italian, Spain. It's incredible how the world works.
Just comes together.
Yes.
Fate, I suppose, brings everyone
yes.
into these places. So... was it in like music scene and things like that you kind of managed to come together?
I was looking for work. So I was just asking everyone, I need some gigs. And he came around and he was like, I actually need a keyboard player. And I'm like, well, I played piano. Lesley-Anne and her rock and roll piano. Yes. This is her without it. But so I was like, I don't really play the keyboard in a sense. So I bought a keyboard and I started to learn how to program it and stuff. And he's a really big fan of Pink Floyd, so we started a Pink Floyd tribute together in Spain. And we've gone around Spain touring with that tribute, and now we're trying to bring it here and do our own stuff with it.
Yeah, I've looked up the Bob Floyd's Pink Floyd experience.
Yeah.
How's it being received? I know there's a lot of Pink Floyd tributes and things like that around the world.
Yeah, we don't really compare ourselves to anyone else. Like,
No, we play Pink Floyd, of course, as best we can do, because it's almost impossible to play like them, and it's impossible. And but yeah, we play in our how we feel. You know, I know there's a lot of incredible tributes around the world. Like you have here one is Brit Floyd.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very big fan of them. And then Steve, my new friend in Australian Pink Floyd. You know, they are amazing. What can I say? You know, but we play Pink Floyd in the way we normally feel it. When I create the sounds, for example, I never download a sound. You can buy today machines to copy exactly the same sounds that David Gilmour had. But in my opinion, in my feelings, never is going to be the same, because it's not his fingers playing. You know, even if you have the same guitar, the same equipment, everything, never is going to be the same.
Yeah.
So I try to do the music more expressive, and I'm trying to do a mix between what the song wants to say, you know, and the feelings around the song, and my song, my feelings too.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I try to express all of this together with the sounds I do for Pink Floyd music.
Yeah, and your original music's quite different from Pink Floyd as well. So
yes,
shows
because
are
now we were playing with an acoustic guitar, and yes, but later if you listen the album, the recorded we did in the studio, yes, you can notice some influence. I hope so. I really hope so.
It's a very good
Yes,
band to be
yes.
influenced by.
We love Coldplay too. You know, I know they are 100% different ways, and but we are big fans of Chris Martin and the Coldplay.
Yeah.
So our idea is basically to get like touches from Pink Floyd and touches from Coldplay and just mix it together and create our own stuff. Because like Pink Floyd's his main influence, mine's obviously the rock and roll, Coldplay, and the more modern stuff. So we kind of bounce back at each other quite a lot and disagree on a lot of things.
Yes, I'm very proud about how everything is going. You know, everything is happening to be here. You know, and I feel lucky. Of course, it was so hard to move from Uruguay to Spain, living there, the family, my son. It's not easy, and it was a very hard time. But in the end, I started to play, and then a few years later, I discovered this beautiful girl from here, and her daddy really changed my brain. Malcolm is a guy supporting me a lot with my dreams and things like this. And he was the first person telling me, you should play in the UK.
The next song we're going to do is called Blue Bubble Paradise.
Yeah, this is a song talk about, like if I am, like I always say, I live in Mars, you know, and I mean, I'm like, sometimes I feel like I'm probably in another planet. You know, I'm a dreamer. I never want to be lost in life. And for me, if I stop to dream, I feel just lost. So this is a song talking about the Earth in the end is a small point, blue point, beautiful, but just a point in the universe. And you will see the lyrics about it. It's talking about my daddy too. It's like, please daddy, take me home. I'm very far away of this world, and I can see you guys, but I need somebody taking me to the real life, you know? So that's the lyrics. That's what I said. I reevaluate everything. I haven't gone anywhere to stay. sand. I am. I don't know where am I. I don't know where I am. It overshadows my life. A piece of sky in this immense universe. A small dot, beautiful, so blue. A bubble full of life to come. A given inward side, my words. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'd say. Tears roll down my face. It's life. Take me home. Baby, take me home. A piece of sky in this immense universe. Take me home. No paradise. This sort of sorrow encloses my lip. To leave behind my fear. I'm ordinary shy, I can stay away. I lay alone for paradise, I wait. I don't know what you say, I don't know what I'd say. Tears roll down my face. It's life. Take me home. Take me home. A piece of sky in this immense universe. Baby, take me home. Baby, take me home. A piece of sky in this immense universe. Take me home. Place for music. It's a big culture here, the music.
Yeah.
In all this place.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
How do you find working in Liverpool, who have such a massive musical culture, especially?
It's incredible. Like, because I obviously worked and did some gigs around before I went to Spain as well, so I knew some people. And it's so different because the people that go there are from everywhere. So they're from Scotland and Glasgow and Newcastle. They're from all over the UK. So you get a range of people coming. And we always want to play to English people out there, well, British people, because they appreciate the music. Spanish. They how many Spanish bands do you know?
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a point. That's a big point.
And
talking about music.
Spanish audiences, they like to have their Spanish music, even though they do like English rock and American rock. They do prefer to hear it in their own language, which is understandable because we're pretty much the same. Like I said, you don't know any Spanish bands. You probably don't know any Italian or German.
In Spain,
Rammstein.
my love, in Spain, in Italy, in all Europe, of course, there are brilliant musicians, amazing composers, people with top quality, and of course, they are there. But I think British music is more, probably I'm wrong, but I think it's probably more international.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's basically in our blood.
Yeah.
Like, we can't get rid of it. Like, we just love music.
We try really hard.
It's very important for you, the music industry. But I can see not only in how you promote, it's a lot of things. It's like when a musician is playing in a place, how people, if you have here a place without live music and next door a place with live music, you can see the difference.
Yeah.
You know, so you really appreciate the difference, and you can see the live music plays always with more audience, much more, and that's a point. It's a good point.
Yeah, it's nice to hear that perspective, I suppose, because we don't really think about that. Like,
it's only when you go out and you see it from outside,
Yeah.
like I did, and he obviously comes all the way from Uruguay, so he's seen it from yet another perspective.
Yeah.
And because I didn't appreciate anything when I was growing up here, like Liverpool was 10 minutes from my doorstep, and I was like, Liverpool. And now I'm like, let's go play Liverpool. Because I don't know, it's when you see it from the outside, you can see everything, you know, and you can appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah, that's very good advice to everybody. Travel to know different cultures and to live the world, live the life like an adventure. You know, of course, everybody must wake up every day, go to work. Even me, living in my bubble, small out of the earth, I have to do it. And but honestly, when you start to know different cultures, you start to appreciate what you have, what things are normal for you. You know, you normally see every day, you are part of this, but probably you don't notice, or you don't know how important it is, you know, around the world. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today and
thank you
for
very much.
enlightening us on all aspects of culture, I suppose. That even like we don't appreciate it as much as perhaps we should, I suppose. Appreciate music, guys. Appreciate it.
But if you want food, go to Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, every country is beautiful in some way,
So
you know.
different.
And yes.
So make sure that you go down into the description and you'll find all of the links to everything that you guys do.
Cool.
Make sure you go follow them everywhere and go find them wherever they play. And follow LKMusic everywhere. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. And we will see you next week.
How can I explain my feelings when I see you smile? How can I explain the good world when round me is dying? How can the sun every morning rise and shine? How can the dark sweetness always make me feel so alive? How can I explain all my feelings? Feel when I should give a sense back to life. How can I explain the good world when round me is dying? How can I explain to myself my feelings for you? How can I say to my son, this is a beautiful world? Just 'cause I feel it, 'cause I'm seeing through your eyes, and I just think about it. Stronger than all is my heart, it's a whisper cry. How can I explain all my feelings for you? And I should give a sense back to life. How can I explain the good world when around me is lying? Nobody told me how life can trust in you. Nobody sharing me lies. You are the love of my life. Even if I'm living forever, living forever, living forever.
Thank you. And the second song is called Living Forever, which is actually about his son.
This is a song I did for my son. I went to see him. Now he's living with us. But I saw him. I couldn't stay with him during he was growing up all the time. And it's a special song because it's a contrast, you know, it's a contrast between the beautiful things about to have a kid in this beautiful world. But at the same time, you can see how everything is destroying, you know, the humanity. Where are we going, guys? So what's this? You know, and especially today, the things we are watching on the TV about Afghanistan, places like that, and that's so sad, God, because they are people like us. They're human, you know, they have blood in their bodies. So it's a contrast about how horrible human can be, and how beautiful human can be too at the same time. You know, it's a big contrast. Yes.